The 2005 Signature delivers the exciting innovation, outstanding performance, and total luxury you expect from a Monaco coach. The secret to Monaco's excellent performance is the legendary chassis, the Roadmaster. A coach chassis is like the foundation of a house. It supports the walls, the wiring, and the plumbing, but unlike a house, it has to be supported while driving down the road, sometimes in adverse conditions. A coach chassis has to be stable, versatile, and very strong. That's why Monaco designs and builds their own chassis, the semi-monocoque Roadmaster chassis, the finest in the industry and a fundamental reason for Monaco's success. The Roadmaster is specifically designed to be a coach chassis and nothing but a coach chassis. This is not a converted garbage truck or bus chassis, as are some RVs. In fact, this highly respected chassis is actually designed and custom built specifically for each floor plan and length. This allows us the opportunity to make more efficient use of the area within the chassis, such as pass-through storage areas. The semi-monocoque design features an all-steel cage infrastructure welded to the chassis that adds enormous strength to the frame. Why do we refer to our chassis as a semi-monocoque chassis? Because we use two types of chassis construction and combine them to give you the best of both. The conventional part of the chassis uses two main rails that are thicker and spread apart wider than most conventional chassis to give you a more stable platform. The Roadmaster chassis uses an active suspension that automatically adjusts the air pressure of the airbags while you drive. Ride height sensors are used to detect lean or instability and then distribute air to the low side to stabilize the coach. This virtually eliminates the side-to-side body sway customarily associated with high wind conditions, curvy roads, or emergency maneuvers. In addition to the airbag system, the Signature's Roadmaster chassis uses electronically controlled Bilstein shocks to stabilize the ride depending on the conditions. This can be manually controlled from the cockpit, or you can let the system control it automatically. Like a typical independent front suspension system, or IFS for short, the Roadmaster's outboard-mounted suspension components actually respond independently from one another. But unlike an IFS chassis, the Roadmaster provides quicker recovery against body sway and nosedives. This is because of the increased leverage associated with the suspension being wider side to side and longer front to rear. Also, the Roadmaster uses two airbags to lift versus the typical IFS suspension, which uses only one at the forward wheel positions. Our 10-bag system also provides better energy absorption and less suspension deflection. In addition to reducing unwanted bounce and sway, this design reduces the amount of pressure needed to inflate the airbag back to its original level position. The airbags and shock absorbers are mounted on H-frames that allow the coach to ride on air. Control arms keep the axle in line while letting the H-frame move to absorb the bumps and dips in the road. Using H-frames also allows the airbags and shock absorbers to be mounted 2 feet in front of the front axle and 2 feet behind the rear axle. This results in less nosediving during hard braking. It also allows a shorter wheelbase for a tighter turning radius. The steering unit with hydraulic assist allows for a tight, easy-to-manage 50-degree turning angle. The tag axle can be lifted by the push of a button for an even tighter turning radius when maneuvering for parking. It's wired to automatically return to the driving position when the coach shifts into second gear. This helps if you've forgotten to lower the wheels before traveling. A unique rear axle tilt perfectly aligns the entire drivetrain to minimize stress and reduce noise. The low position of the engine, along with the all-steel firewall and front-mounted generator, add up to a coach that is better balanced for greater stability and superior braking. The other part of the chassis, the monocoque part, is the walls, roof, and lower chassis. These components are all welded together to become one integral unit. One thing that separates our chassis from the others is the fact that we don't just bolt these parts together, we also weld them together. The bridge-type construction runs both lengthwise and across the chassis to distribute stress evenly throughout the entire chassis. The combination of these two types of chassis construction, coupled with 10 shock absorbers and 10 airbags on the outward portion of the chassis, result in unsurpassed stability and superior handling. The Roadmaster chassis suspension is truly a remarkable performer, but best of all, it has fewer moving parts, requires less maintenance, and is easier to align at most service centers. Monaco offers you the choice of 3 potent engines for the Signature: the Cummins 500 and 525 horsepower turbo diesels, and a Detroit Series 60 turbo diesel. These strong, reliable engines, along with the Allison 6-speed transmission, will give you plenty of smooth, solid power. Maintaining speed even when going uphill is no problem for this coach. This powerful engine is cooled by systems that exceed the demands placed on them, thanks to superior radiator space for maximum cooling effort. By using aluminum as opposed to steel, our radiators weigh less, are more resistant to corrosion, and provide a better heat transfer ratio. It all adds up to better performance, superior fuel economy, and less overheating, especially on long uphill grades. The unique design of the Roadmaster chassis allows for easier access for technicians, and that means shorter repair times, and that means you save time and money. At Monaco, we know the only thing as important as how well a coach travels is how well it stops. The dual air brake system and 2-stage engine brake assures plenty of stopping power on steep grades, with anti-lock brakes on the front and rear, as well as the tag axle, to help you stay in control and minimize stopping distances. In addition, automatic traction control reduces slippage in slick conditions. The heavy-duty tires and axles maximize cargo capacity. All of these features add up to a smooth, safe, and stable ride. With the Roadmaster chassis, you'll suffer far less driver fatigue and arrive at your destination feeling fresh. Crosswinds are handled with confidence. There are no white-knuckle rides in this coach. The Roadmaster chassis provides an excellent base for the coach's sturdy construction. Above the easy-to-clean padded vinyl ceiling is a multi-layered roof that adds strength and comfort to the coach in all seasons. The vinyl is hot melted to a layer of 1/8-inch Luan. This assembly is vacuum bonded to a steel frame filled with 1.5-inch high-density insulating foam and another layer of Luan. Another layer of 3-inch tapered foam insulation is added, giving this coach a crowned roof and exceptional insulation. A vapor barrier of 6mm plastic is utilized, and finally, the fiberglass exterior, also crowned for water runoff. This roof is designed to keep your coach comfortable, dry, and quiet. The sidewalls are also multi-layered for strength and durability. Behind the attractive wallpaper is a vacuum-bonded assembly that consists of a layer of 1/8-inch Luan, a steel frame filled with 1.5-inch insulating foam, another layer of Luan, and the fiberglass exterior. As in the roof, the use of layers in the walls creates a more comfortable coach experience. To construct the floor, we start with silicone applied to the chassis as an effective barrier to road spray. On the silicone, we place a layer of Darco for waterproofing, followed by a layer of oriented structure board. To keep the structure board from squeaking, a layer of decibel paper is added. The decibel paper not only reduces sound, but adds additional waterproofing as well. Another layer of structure board is utilized, and finally, a 1/2-inch carpet pad, carpeting, and tile is installed. The result is a floor of sturdy elegance. At Monaco, because we build both the house and the chassis, we're responsible for their service. We never stick the customer between a chassis manufacturer and a motorhome manufacturer. Monaco owners get 1-point service accountability. The Signature may be a great performer, but it's also a luxurious home away from home. Monaco offers a huge selection of spacious floor plans and luxurious designer themes that are bound to suit your taste and lifestyle. If the interior seems extra roomy, it's because we've increased the ceiling height to a spacious 82 inches. But before we explore the interior, have a seat in the pilot's chair. The low-profile dash and thorough instrumentation tells you this is a driver's coach. The fully adjustable VIP Smart Wheel offers cruise control, courtesy lights, and wiper operations right at your fingertips. The wheel is backlit for easy viewing day or night. One of our most popular features is the one-piece windshield that offers stunning panoramic views of the road ahead. Our powerful overhead ventilation system keeps the windshield defrosted at all times. Our windshield design allows for the wipers to be stored low and out of the way. And speaking of the windshield, a unique detail that shouldn't be overlooked is the overhead rain gutter. This smart feature sheds water on rainy days and prevents runoff from coming down the front of the windshield when the driver brakes. As for seeing the road behind you, the Signature gives you triple-headed, heated power mirrors that are forward-mounted for easy viewing. The rear vision monitor in the dash allows you to see exactly what's behind you, a great safety feature when backing up. The Signature is, in fact, a marvel of technology. One amazing feature is the optional Smart Cruise, featuring the Eaton-Vorad collision avoidance system. This advanced radar system works with your cruise control to automatically keep your coach a safe distance from the car in front of you. It also surrounds the coach with radar signals to warn you if there's a car in your blind spot. The optional C-Vision system further assists in eliminating blind spots while driving. It's connected to the two side view cameras, an interior camera, and the backup camera. The optional GPS or global positioning system will lead you precisely to your destination. It actually talks to you, so you don't have to take your eyes off the road.
In 1/4 of a mile, turn left, and then turn left.
It'll give you directions with ample warning time for turns and exits. An in-dash 12-disc CD changer with AM/FM will keep you entertained while driving. This unit also displays your GPS information. Other options include OnStar mobile assistance and satellite radio, a nice feature that keeps your favorite stations tuned in anywhere in the country. The Signature also features the Aladdin Coach Monitor System. This system allows you to observe the status of the coach's electrical system, tank fluid levels, engine performance, trip statistics, fuel mileage, maintenance schedules, and much more. The Aladdin system can be viewed from the backup monitor and the bedroom monitor. The heated leather driver and passenger chairs are ergonomically designed for maximum comfort. Seat belts are easy to reach and comfortable to wear. 6-way power seat adjustments ensure a well-supported driving position, and there's a convenient memory feature so you can return to your settings. The adjustable lumbar control reduces fatigue on long drives. Once settled into the pilot seat, you can tilt and telescope the steering column and extend or retract the foot pedals for a truly custom fit. The rocker switches on the driver's side are within easy reach, featuring push-button power shades which allow you to operate both the driver and passenger side shades without having to get up. You also have convenient access to both the mirror adjustments and pedal adjustments. People with trouble reaching the pedals will love this feature. Pilot and co-pilot map lights and a flush-mounted step cover add to the comfort of the Signature. Other features include 1 10 and 12-volt outlets for computers and cell phones and a handy storage area under the steps for tools or other items. You can also take comfort in knowing that a steel cage cockpit surrounds you for added safety. One ride in the Signature, and what you'll be impressed by is what you don't notice: noise. The door is surrounded by a seal that inflates when the coach is in gear. This feature, along with Monaco's superior construction techniques, high-quality doors, and dual-pane windows, add up to one of the quietest rides in the industry. So you've been traveling all day, and you finally landed at a campground. There are up to 4 slides on the Signature, and opening them is as easy as pushing a button. The automatic air or optional hydraulic leveling systems adjust your coach to a level position in just seconds. Dual leveling systems offer the greatest versatility in all parking conditions. If the use of the hydraulic rams is restricted, such as at a rest area, parking lot, or soft ground, you can simply use the air system. One of the most important features you'll find inside your coach is the remote controller for the inverter. The inverter allows you to run most 110-volt appliances in the coach directly from the battery bank when you're not connected to either the generator or shore power. The inverter will also perform many other tasks, such as automatically starting the generator to recharge the house batteries, automatically shutting off the charge if the batteries get too hot, or programming quiet times when you don't want the generator running at all. The powerful air conditioners and heat pumps keep the coach comfortable all year round. The ceiling is not only beautiful, but it also distributes the air evenly and efficiently throughout the coach, instead of using small vents. Fans in the kitchen and bath help to keep the coach well ventilated. Another new feature is the auto temp switch that keys off the temperature to start the generator and turn on the air conditioners. The InstaHot supplies hot water for coffee or tea. But the big story when it comes to all types of heating is the AquaHot system. This revolutionary system replaces the traditional liquid propane heat. The AquaHot not only supplies you with an endless amount of hot water, it can also preheat your engine for cold climate starts, and it keeps the house temperature warm and cozy. It does all this by simply burning a small amount of the same diesel that powers the coach. The electrical element keeps things toasty when you're plugged into shore power. The Signature comes standard with a washer-dryer unit. Louvered doors vent the units as well as provide stylish good looks. Now let's look at the luxurious decor, furniture, and entertainment packages. The beautiful woodwork in this coach helps to make every destination special. Cabinetry selections include natural or spiced walnut, stained maple, and natural or stained cherry. More than just attractive, Monaco interiors provide you with a generous amount of storage. Notice the luxurious fabrics and trend-setting interior designs, which include optional Ralph Lauren decors. The carpeting is plush, comfortable, and very durable. The ceramic tile flooring is standard, with patterns and colors to match the personality of the interior colors. Note the extensive lighting, which features a combination of halogen, recessed fluorescents, attractive wall sconces, and dining fixtures. Strategically placed dimmers add to the ambiance of the interior. Let's look more closely at the contemporary furnishings. The deeply cushioned sleeper sofa is standard, while a variety of different furniture options are available for the Signature. From leather love seats to J-lounges and European-style recliners, you'll find furniture options to add your touch to the interior. The windows are covered with a day-night shade that's basically 2-in-1. There's a day shade that allows some light to enter and a night shade that gives you total privacy. The privacy drapes completely close off the front of the coach. Notice how you can lower all the coach's shades at once with just a single switch. The kitchen is brimming with solid surface countertops, elegant fixtures, and ample workspace. The solid molded sink surfaces keep the area clean and functional, and there's an abundance of cabinet and pantry offerings. The large refrigerator with ice maker has plenty of room to keep you well stocked. The shower area is separate from the private toilet and is beautifully appointed. There's easy access to a tasteful solid surface shower featuring tile accents and granite coat shower base to wash away the miles after a long day of traveling. The private water closet is bright and airy and includes custom fixtures, slider window, and fan. The exquisite woodwork is continued into the bedroom, enhancing the cabinets, dressers, and headboard. Many of the bedroom cabinets include adjustable shelves. One even hides a 22-inch flat-screen TV. The oversized rear wardrobe closet is cedar-lined and features elegant doors. The underbed storage is easily accessed, and it's a handy place to store extra clothing or travel items. When you're ready to relax, sit back and enjoy the Signature's deluxe home theater system. The system includes an LCD HD-compatible screen in the living room, a 22-inch flat screen in the bedroom, and a home theater system with DVD. The living room and bedroom entertainment systems operate independently. Some upgrades include a ceiling-mounted LCD screen and fully automatic satellite systems, as well as an exterior-mounted 20-inch LCD TV. Finally, in addition to the extensive manuals, quick start guides are included so you can learn the basics of coach operation and care. Now let's step outside for other important features found on the Signature. The 2004 Signature Series features sleek new styling by Porsche Design. The Girard automatic awning provides a large area of shade on sunny days and is color-coded to match the body paint. The 12.5K Onan diesel generator offers plenty of power for this large coach and is easy to access thanks to the convenient powered slide-out feature. It's located at the front to help balance the coach. The Signature's bay doors are strong and offer the convenience of remote locking mechanisms. The large pass-through storage areas with optional powered slide-out trays hold up to 1,000 pounds of storage. This feature allows you to pack without hurting your back. These bays are insulated, lighted, and fabric-lined. In addition to two 12-volt chassis batteries, the battery compartment also consists of four 6-volt deep-cycle house batteries, which are tied together to give you 12 volts of maximum battery efficiency. There's also a battery boost switch located at the dash that acts like a set of jumper cables. It allows both the chassis and the house batteries to be used simultaneously to start the engine or the generator during cold weather. The optional solar panel will help keep the batteries charged. Our 10,000-pound hitch with a combination 7/4 connector is unsurpassed in the industry because we build the hitch right into the chassis. Convenient dual fuel fills mean you won't have to worry about maneuvering around the gas pumps. Moving around to the service bay, you'll find a black tank rinsing system and a hot and cold water faucet for cleaning up. The all-weather utility center provides for quick connections and an easy-to-clean surface. The Santi-Flush system, along with the optional Santi-Con system, provides a cleaner and more durable waste removal arrangement. Here are some other examples of how we pay attention to the small things that make a big difference in the signature. The slide-out battery tray for easy maintenance. The rear ladder for fast roof access. The plug-in cord with power retract feature. An air chuck, plus a 110-volt plug, a 12-volt plug, and a telephone jack in the main bay. While our attention to detail sets us apart, we also don't miss the big picture. That in mind, you may want to take a step back and soak in the signature. With a sleek graphics package and coordinated color schemes, the look and feel of this coach is one of power and grace. The state-of-the-art paints and protective clear coats guarantee many years of beauty. We start this process by sanding the entire coach to prepare for the paint layout. We put at least 3 layers of each color, plus 2 layers of ultraviolet protective clear coats on. We sand between each layer so the sides are smooth with no paint edges to gather wax or polish. In all, there are approximately 23 gallons of paint on each coach. One of the reasons the Roadmaster chassis has an outstanding reputation for quality is the fact that Roadmaster has made an all-out commitment to fully testing and qualifying all powertrain system designs in some of the harshest real-world conditions. With our test program based in North Las Vegas, Nevada, we can always be assured of some of the hottest ambient temperatures in North America. The goal of this rigorous testing is to produce motor coaches that perform flawlessly in all conditions. Of the various testing techniques that Roadmaster utilizes, probably the most significant is Roadmaster's state-of-the-art towing dynamometer. The dynamometer employs Hewlett-Packard data capabilities that include up to 46 channels of data for total system analysis. By electronically applying electromagnetic retarders, the dynamometer mimics the stresses a coach will experience in all road conditions, including steep hills and extreme temperatures. The computer-controlled processor can accurately maintain engine RPM or specific road speeds to provide reliable test data. The dyno itself weighs 10,000 pounds and is capable of applying enough drag to simulate a 25% grade. This requires 100% of the coach horsepower. Technicians analyze how full power, run over a long period of time, affects engine cooling, intake air, exhaust, and fuel system temperatures and restrictions. They also analyze engine compartment heat, transmission cooling systems, and hydraulic performance under conditions that match harsh, real-world conditions. Pressure drops across the radiator and charge air cooler are performed to ensure sufficient flow for engine protection and performance. Heat rejection tests are done to determine the anticipated limiting ambient temperature for both the radiator and charge air cooler. This is the ambient temperature up to which adequate cooling can be provided for the engine running indefinitely at full power. Intake restriction tests make certain that sufficient air is supplied to the turbocharger in order to ensure the engine performs as expected. Exhaust restriction tests ensure turbocharger temperature limits are not exceeded and that normal engine performance is obtained. Fuel restrictions are tested to prevent fuel pump cavitation, thereby ensuring fuel injectors the correct amount of fuel to eliminate engine performance issues. A hydraulic system test verifies correct fan speed to accomplish correct airflow across the radiator and charge air cooler cores. Thanks to this extensive testing, our customers are assured of peak performance that is constant and reliable. Roadmaster takes pride in the fact that any of their chassis designs can tackle any road in the country on the hottest day of the year without worry. As modern emission standards increase the heat load on cooling systems, Roadmaster's commitment to validating their designs grow in importance. Only when a chassis design receives Roadmaster's Installation Quality Assurance standing is it ready to join the Roadmaster family. The dynamometer is just one of the state-of-the-art tools that Roadmaster uses to achieve its mission of building chassis that are the most rugged and reliable in the industry. It's easy to see why the Signature is such a sought-after motorhome. It's a technical marvel wrapped in luxury. And it's backed by Monaco's legendary service, the Signature, the performance leader among today's luxury coaches.